Good afternoon and welcome to the State News on OSBC Television. My name is Mutsunrayo Ayebayo. The state government has restated its commitment to continue to make quality healthcare services accessible to all residents of the state. The governor, Senator Adeleke, stated these were commissioning 2 healthcare facilities rehabilitated in conjunction with the federal government. Saheed Adeboje has the details.
Addressing residents of Ishokun and Akodaede, where the 2 primary health centers are rehabilitated, Governor Ademola Adeleke said that his administration placed premium on quality health care delivery, hence his commitment to ensuring that all primary health care centers across the state are fixed to a befitting standard. The governor, who was represented by his deputy Prince Kola Adeusi, commended the federal government for partnering Osun State in providing quality health care services for the citizenry. He implored health workers using the facilities to guide them jealously.
Administration has so far renovated and upgraded 200 out of 332 focal health care centers across the state, with works ongoing in the remaining centers. This is in line with our goal of enhancing the quality and accessibility of health care for all citizens regardless of their location.
In his speech, the Commissioner for Health, Mr. Jola Akintola, lauded Governor Ademola Adeleke for always taking issues relating to healthy living of the people as paramount. He expressed his optimism that the health facilities will serve the purpose they are meant for.
I express my profound gratitude to His Excellency Senator Ademola Adeleke, the Executive Governor of Osun State, for his unwavering commitment to the health and well-being of the good people of Osun State. His leadership has been instrumental in ensuring the success of this project.
In his speech, the Executive Secretary, National Primary Health Care Development Agency, Dr. Muyi, who was represented by Mrs. Olutokwe Shadari, described the collaboration of the federal government with the Osun State government as life-saving. He urged residents of the state to make judicious use of the health facilities. In their separate remarks, the chairman of Osun State Primary Health Care Board, Mr. Tajuddin Adisa, a special advisor on primary health care services, Dr. Michael Oyeride, explained that 6 primary health care centers have been refertilized under the program in Ilesha, Ede, Ile-Ife, Ikiri, and Ikirun, aside the over 300 focal centers which Governor Ademola Adeleke's administration renovated. They called on the benefiting communities to guide the project against vandalism. Shortly after the commissioning of the project, the Deputy Governor inspected the facilities in them. For OSBC News, this is Saeed Adeboje reporting.
The State House of Assembly has pledged expeditious action on the executive bill titled Osun State Water Users Association Irrigation Bill 2025. Speaker of the State Assembly, Honorable Adewale Egbedo, made a pledge while acknowledging the receipt of the bill at the plenary. Parliamentary reporter Oluwatosin Oladokun reports.
The Osun State House of Assembly commenced its legislative week with the acknowledgement of an executive bill titled Osun State Water User Association Irrigation Bill 2025. The bill transmitted by Governor Ademola Adeleke was officially and formally received by the Speaker of the House, Right Honorable Adewale Egbedo. He expressed the readiness of the Assembly to expedite legislative processes for its timely passage. According to the Speaker, the bill seeks to establish the Osun State Water Users Association for Irrigation, which will be responsible for managing, operating, and maintaining irrigation infrastructure, as well as providing water to the registered members.
The purpose of this bill is to establish Osun State Water Users Association Irrigation Bill 2025, which shall be saddled with the responsibility to manage, operate, and maintain the irrigation infrastructure within its area of operation, provide water for its members, collect and retain fees for the operation and other matters connected therewith.
Earlier, the Speaker commended members for their dedication and commitment to legislative duties, urging them to sustain the momentum. In another development, the Osun State Emergency Management Agency Bill 2025 sailed through the second reading. Presenting the policy thrust of the bill, the member representing Osun State Constituency, Honorable Adeyemi Adewumi, outlined its key benefits.
The amendment is just to create dedicated trust fund for emergencies, in case of emergency.
In their contributions, lawmakers, including the majority leader of the House, Honorable Babajide Kuforola, as well as Honorables Abiola Weye and Komi Ajibola, emphasized that the bill aims to promote sustainable growth and effective emergency management across the state.
The bill will facilitate more effective disaster management and operation at the community level.
A lot of companies, a lot of corporations will be encouraged to perform their corporate social responsibility.
The poor will benefit from it. That is the major advantage of this bill.
Meanwhile, in a personal explanation, the member representing Iwo State Constituency, Honorable Rabiu Adesina, commended Governor Adeleke's administration for its prompt attention in the construction of Iwo Dua Carriageway. He also conveyed the appreciation of the people of Iwo State Constituency to Governor Adeleke for the state government's role in resolving the recent conflict between the Iwo community in Osun State and the Lagilu community in neighboring Oyo State. Oluwatosin Oladokun, OSBC News.
The flooding of a bridge in Ada, area of Osun State, worsened by relentless rainfall, has left commuters and farmers stranded, threatening livelihoods and public safety. Temiloluwa Omoyeni has the details from the scene.
That links Ada to Ibokun was overflooded due to poor drainage and heavy rainfall, triggering the collapse, cutting off access to homes, markets, farms, fueling stations, and even the nearby police post. In the aftermath, residents have been left to wade through the rising floodwaters, often carrying children on their back and market goods on their heads. Cars and motorcycles are either stuck or forced to turn back, while school children trek through dangerous terrain. Local businesses have ground to an halt, while medical emergencies are hard to manage due to limited access. Pastor Oluwagbemi Timothy, a resident and public affairs analyst, in an interview with OSBC News, described how water with no proper outlets now flood roads and nearby buildings with ease, while pleading with the government to intervene before more damage is done.
The bridge is so narrow that when we have the heavy downpour, so the water is trying to pass when there is a very narrow way out. So it's spread all over, all the nearby houses around, even the police station over there. So if the culvert, that is the bridge, can be widened, it will allow the volume of water to pass easily.
Also speaking, a farmer, Mr. Kolawole Sunday, who depends on the road to transport his farm produce to the market, is also bearing the brunt of the disaster, called on the government to make things easier by improving the bridge for farmers whose livelihood depends on farming alone. His Royal Majesty, Dr. Oyetunde Olumuyiwa Ojo Ogunbodun I, in a royal advisory, warned residents living near lowlands and riverbanks to evacuate as heavier rains are forecasted, while it calls on immediate government action.
I want to call on government to assist us, at least if there can be a channelization of that bridge, the water will be able to flow so that it wouldn't have to be overflowing its banks. So we want to call on the government to assist us in bringing in experts, engineers who know what can be done when we have this kind of circumstance. It came at a time nobody expected, but we are looking up onto God and we are looking up onto the government.
Temiloluwa Omoyeni reporting for OSBC News.
And that ends the state news on OSBC TV. Join us at 5 for the evening news. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon.